I'm with the Huntington Beach Fire Department in search of what triggers more water rescues than any other shoreline hazard. Rip currents, powerful enough to pull a champion swimmer out to sea, and from the sky they can look almost otherworldly. That's foam and churned up sand being sucked out to the ocean. But rips can be deceiving. From an elevated spot on the beach, NOAA experts advise also looking for this: dark, flat areas where the waves aren't breaking.
Those might look safe to swim in because that is what looks most calm, but that's actually the presence of a rip current.
But they're not always this obvious, so don't just rely on your eyes.
Just talk to the lifeguard and they'll point them out to you. They'll point out all the dangers and where's the safe spot to swim.
And if you're caught in one, it's critical to know what to do. And hope there's a lifeguard nearby. Erin Johns and her dad Derek nearly drowned in a rip current in Nantucket in 2015, and it was all captured by a selfie stick that was wrapped around Erin's wrist.
I used all my energy and I could not swim against that current. I didn't know what to do.
Even Derek, a former Marine, collapsing on the beach after being rescued, he was exhausted and just seconds from the unthinkable.
I had no energy or life left in me at that point. It was the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced.
But 15-year-old Matthew Coker wasn't as lucky. He drowned in a rip current in Lake Michigan while swimming with friends.
Matt was a good swimmer. We are more pool people. We don't go to the beach that often.
They were knee deep. Matt didn't know anything about red flag warnings, rip currents.
We need to understand that even though you know how to swim, you still could become a drowning victim.
With that in mind, back in Huntington Beach, I jump in. One of the most common mistakes is trying to swim right back to shore by swimming against the current.
The thing with the rip current is it's moving about as fast as an Olympic swimmer, so unless you're Michael Phelps, you're probably not going to beat him.
You're basically swimming against this treadmill and you're probably not even making progress to shore, you're actually going backwards.
The waves start crashing over your head, and you start to exhaust yourself, and that's when it's harder to stay above water.
Instead, experts say the first thing to do is flip and float. This will help keep you calm, and it's critical since they say the first stage of drowning is panic.
Take a breath. And this is when you have the time and capacity to start thinking about your next move.
The next move, swimming parallel to shore, following the direction of the coastline until you feel that rip stop pulling, or in my case, when you're clearly out of that brown foamy water. Then swimming at an angle back to shore. And if you can't get out, it may mean you're caught in a rotating current like this. In that case, just flip, float, and signal for help.
If you are on the beach, you see a swimmer in distress, don't become a victim yourself. Alert a lifeguard first. That's what the experts say to do, because it's incredibly hard to swim against a current alone, much less bringing another body back with you. If you are alone and you have to be the person to do it, bring anything that floats, a device like this, a boogie board, even a cooler. Matt Gutman, ABC News, Rio.